Lord have mercy. Didn't I just hang up with you? Hello? Oh, wait a minute. You said what? Lord have mercy. Y'all. Ugh. Anyway, oh my God. So we're here for the next 2 hours. We're going to read chapters 8 through 18 of A Rare One Captured My Heart. Just to give you a little back from yesterday. Um, what happened yesterday? Oh my gosh. So we got into book two. Gia, I mean not Gia, but Shanice, she um she um she was abducted by Lori and Carlos. Um what's his name? Truth was incarcerated for drugs and possession of a gun. Um I'm getting the two books confused. Hold on. Gia and Tommy got to fighting. She told Gabe about it. Now Gabe is like upset about it and so forth. Um, Gia also found out. Now remember, guys, from yesterday that Gia was shot and she was in the hospital. And guess who came in? Ding, 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 ding. Carlos. Carlos came in talking about I never. I mean, not Carlos, but Tommy. Tommy came in talking about I never meant for it to happen to you. I was trying to shoot at him and I just don't please don't and he thought she was in a coma, but she was very much awake and she heard everything that he was saying. So now her problem is she don't know if she should tell Gabe about it being Tommy. We'll touch that later. Um, that's about it. Oh, and we found out when not Carlos, Truth was in jail, who their best friends were, the Kasem brothers and Meek. So they finna come down there and handle some stuff with them. And Marley, of course, because she ain't going nowhere. Gang Bang Crew, no. Gang Bang Reloaded, no, Gang Bang Crew Reloaded 2.0. That's what it is. But we're gonna jump right on into it. I don't know who the viewer was that was on here, but thank you for watching for those couple of minutes that you was here. We appreciate it. I hope you subscribe to the channel and get all the notifications for when I go live. But then I'm gonna say this now, and I'm gonna say it at the end because I need to get in the habit of saying it. Any other time, I just be like, "Bye," or I'll be like, "Hey, we left off here." But thank you for the ones that are following. Thanks for the ones that are going to follow. But please drop a comment in the comment section. See, people don't never call me yes until I get on live. So people don't call me until I go on live, and it seems like they know when I go on live. But we're not going to, um, while we're waiting till I can fix all this stuff, why don't y'all go get your liquor, your wine, your beer, your blunts, your cigarettes, get whatever you need, and then we'll get started. Um, I have a question for you, y'all, and I want your honest opinion. Say you've been knowing someone for you've been knowing them over 30 years, and y'all have had a relationship quite a few times. I know what the saying is: fool me once, shame on you; fool me twice, shame on me. I understand that. But how do you learn to trust someone that has did the same thing over and over again? I mean, y'all are not together or whatever, but you know this person from the inside out, outside in, from the rooter to the tutor, from the top of the head to the bottom of their feet. How do you get that trust back? Let me know in the comments because, baby, me personally, I understand that. Fool me once. Oh, I didn't know that's what she was giving you. Sorry. I apologize. But how do you get past the hurt? Because me personally, I'm done. I'm done. Um, Let me know in the comments of how you all get what would you all do? But we're gonna start this thing. My nephew's in the back playing the game, so you might hear the game, but I guarantee you'll hear this too. So let's get started.
Chapter 8 Gia was kind of glad that Gabe has been busy helping Shat with the truth situation. It gave me time to think about what I wanted or even needed to do about Tommy. I'm so fucked up over the fact that he did this shit to me and now I'm stuck on whether or not if I should tell Gabe. I wholeheartedly love my man, I swear I love Gabe. However, I had a life with Tommy, and we have a daughter together. I never want my daughter to go through the pain that I may cause by telling Gabe what I know about Tommy. If he kills him, then Tommy's blood would be on my hands and I will have to look at my daughter knowing that I played a part in her father's death. That was a hard-ass pill to swallow. I didn't understand why Tommy couldn't just leave me the hell alone and let me live my life. He has caused so much bullshit in our lives, and I don't even know how to fix this shit. Physically, I was doing good. The pain was there, but it was normal. My mom was here with me, and Lonnie decided to stay a few days with Aunt Des. Gia, baby, are you really alright? It just seems that you have not been yourself since all of this happened. If there is anything that you need me to do, please baby you have to tell me, my mom stated, and I hated to see her worry about me. I'm good mom, I promise you I'm alright. Shanice is safe, and Truth is out of jail. Everything seems to be falling into place. On top of all that I get to go home tomorrow, I said, giving her a small smile. The next day I was being released from the hospital, and Gabe basically washed me up and got me dressed. He wouldn't let me lift a finger, he even asked if I wanted a wheelchair or if I wanted him to carry me downstairs. My baby was doing way too much. One guess I should be thankful that I had a good man wanting to do those things for me. Gia, figure out what you want for lunch, so we can pick it up on the way home. Hell, figure out anything else you may need before we go into the house. I don't plan on leaving your side for the next couple of days, Gabe said, and I had to smile. I loved everything about this man, it just makes whatever decision I make harder for me. I don't want anything happening to him, and one will do whatever it takes to protect him. I was fucking beyond stressed and pissed the hell off. I know whatever decision I make is going to have to be the best for all involved. We have to pick up my medicine, and I think I want food from Truth's restaurant. I don't need anything else, plus Mom is at your house to help out. So, I think we will be alright. I just can't wait to hang out with Lonnie, I replied to him. Yeah, she is pretty excited about you coming home. You have to rest, Gia. You can't be doing too much until you begin to heal. I need you strong and healthy. You got my baby inside of you. I'm still so fucking shocked that we have a baby on the way, Gabe stated, as he pulled my hand to his lips to kiss it. When we finally made it home, Mom and Lonnie were waiting on us. Gia, welcome home, baby. I'm going to stay here with y'all until you start to feel better. Gabe and I already talked about it. Besides, I will be here to help with Melanie as well. Tommy has been calling. I told him what happened when you got hurt. He said he will get Melanie if we need him to get her, my mother stated, and I was shaking my head no. No. Melanie will stay with me. I yelled. My mother and Gabe watched on in confusion. Gia, are you alright? Gabe asked and pulled me to him. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm fine. I'm just tired, and I need to lay down for a while, I responded. This shit with Tommy was fucking with me. There was no way that I could get to him, right now. I guess I have to wait until I get better to deal with his ass. Mommy, I'm so glad you're home. Can we watch movies later, me, you, and my Gabe? Melanie asked, and we all laughed. I have no clue why she started saying my Gabe. I guess she was letting us know that Gabe belonged to her. Sure, baby, let Mommy get some rest and then we can watch movies, I replied to her, kissing her cheek. For the rest of the day I was able to rest, and later that night we watched movies with the family. A couple of days had passed, and we were settling in comfortably. Tommy has called my phone a few times and I ignored his calls. I was not in a position to speak to him. He had contact with his daughter and that was good enough for me. Hey, beautiful, Truth and Shanice are here to see you. You want them to come up, or would you like to go hang out downstairs? Gabe asked me as he walked into our bedroom. I want to go downstairs, I'm tired of being in this bed, I told him. Okay, let's go, he stated, and helped me up. Gabe acted as if I couldn't walk. I was perfectly fine to walk, I was just a little weak from being in bed for so long. I walked in the family room. Truth and Shanice looked so good together. I was so happy for Sha for really finding her real true love. The love Truth had for Shanice just jumped off of his ass. It showed, by the way he looked at her, and treated her. Hey y'all, Truth, I'm damn happy to see you, bruh. I spoke excitedly. Same here, lil mama, I'm glad you made it out alright. Just know whoever did this to Shanice and you are going to pay, you can put that on my life. Truth said, and the way the words rolled off his tongue had my ass afraid. Thank you, I just want us all to get back to living a peaceful life. Shad, you look good, boo, glowing and shit. That belly is getting bigger, and I can't wait to meet my niece or nephew. When do we find out what we are having? I asked her. I feel good, sis, Truth, and I decided that we would wait until we had the baby. We don't want to know. Whatever we have we will love unconditionally. Shanice said. I know you will love it unconditionally, Shanice. True don't know how to parent, so you better watch your child. They may turn out like me, and don't have no home training, Gabe said, and we were laughing so hard. I swear that boy is always coming for Truth. Gabe and Truth are only a year apart. Gabe said Truth was the parent because when they left the foster home Truth was older than him and promised to take care of him. Bruh, if you don't like the way you were taken care of, then how about you throw away your old life and go get you a new one, Truth stated, laughing. How the hell I'm going do that? My life is what it is now, I just have to deal with the fact that I had a bad provider,
Yeah.
Gabe replied, shrugging his shoulder,
Wait a
just as
damn
the
minute.
doorbell sounded off. Who the hell is that? Gabe said. Oh,
No.
I think
This damn game is a mess. He said, "You are my provider." How the hell am I supposed to throw away my old life? Gabe is a whole damn mess. Oh Lord, they lucky I don't smoke no more. Cause boy, oh we can you imagine for those that are high and they listening to this or anything that's comical? Is that the right word? Anything that's funny. We're gonna put it like that because I not for sure if I've said that right. But yeah, not for sure. But anyway, we're gonna go on. Go on, girl.
that's for me. Truth spoke and got up to go answer the door. Sha was sitting there with a smirk on her face and I was trying to figure out what was going on. Truth appeared back in the family room with some lady with him.
Oh Lord.
Gabe, I need you to meet Dr.
Oh
Abrams.
Lord.
She is here to get down to the bottom of your fears, Truth stated, and I swear I felt like I was going to burst my stitches. We were in a fit of laughter. I don't need to talk to no doctor. Whatever is wrong with me can't be fixed. It's too damn late. Thank you, doctor, for coming over, but your services are not needed, Gabe told the doctor. Gabriel, we can sit and talk. If you don't like it, then we don't have to talk again, Dr. Abrams said to Gabe. I'm sorry, Doc. I don't have no issues. I just don't like roaches or any other damn bugs crawling around. Who the hell needs to see a counselor for that? I'm cool. You should be talking to that crazy nigga, not me. Ask him why he raised my ass the way he did. You know, you sitting around a bunch of criminals. Niggas that will take your life before you make it to the door type criminals. The type of criminals if you go running your mouth to the police, I will be sitting at your bedside ready to blow your fucking brains out tonight. One wasn't always like that, Doc. I had promise in this world. It's because of the way his parenting skills were that got me out here in these streets, Gabe said with his hands flaring around the room pointing back and forth from him, the doctor, and Truth. Gabriel, that doesn't frighten me. I know exactly who Truth is and what he does. He and I have been friends for a very long time, Dr. Abrams told Gabe, and we were still laughing. Well, if y'all have been friends for a long time, then you should know that you need a new profession. Because I think you suck at this one. Whatever you tried to do to help his ass didn't work. Gabe stated, with a confused look on his face. I swear I lost it. We all were laughing, including the doctor. She patted Gabe on the back and stood to leave. All right, Gabriel, but if you ever need me, you can call me. Truth, it's good to see you as always, and Shanice, it was nice meeting you. Gabe and Gia, you two take care of yourselves, Dr. Abrams replied, and Truth walked her out. You know, y'all niggas ain't shit. Street dudes don't talk to counselors, we talk shit out ourselves. Talking to a counselor might solidify that your ass really needs help. I don't need help, I am stating facts about them lil creepy crawler motherfuckers, Gabe fussed. Why you had to say that shit? You better be glad she knows my life story. Truth stated. No nigga, you better be glad she knows it. That's what yo ass get for bringing her ass here. Bet you talk to me before you do that shit again. Gabe shrugged and laughed. It's okay, baby. You can talk to me about all your problems, I told him. Yeah, shut your ass up, because you were laughing at everyone what they asked. Gabe, bro, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to talk to a professional. Truth stated. Man, shut yo ass up. I should kick you out of my house, Gabe responded. My cell phone was vibrating on the table and Gabe passed it to me. I saw that it was Tommy calling, and I hit the ignore button. Why you don't want to talk to him? Gabe asked me. I just don't want to be bothered with him right now, Gabe. You know Tommy fucks with my spirit, and right now my spirit is in a good place, that's all, I responded, and he understood. I have decided that I was going to get Tommy to back off, or I was going to report his ass to the police, and he would never see Lonnie again. I hope and pray that I'm making the right decision for everyone involved. I just don't want my daughter hurting, nor do I want Gabe hurt. Chapter 9. Gabe, Ruth and I had some business to handle tonight. It was going on 9 right now. Gia, I'm leaving. If you need me, just call me, alright? I spoke, walking over to give her a kiss. Okay, handsome, I will be fine, she responded. I walked out of the house, and my phone began to ring. Yeah, I answered.
This is the good part,
Dave,
y'all.
what's up? I
Good.
just wanted to let you know we are in Philly. I tried calling Truth but got no answer. When he called us and said he was out, we decided to come down and check y'all out anyway, Zelan Kasim spoke. It's good to hear from you, man. I'm on my way to meet up with him. We got some business to handle regarding all of this. We took a few days to make sure that our families were straight. I will send you the address to your phone, I replied. Good, we will see you in a few, Zelan responded and ended the call. Damn, this is going to be a crazy night. We didn't expect the Connects to come to town after Truth told them everything was good. I tried calling him, but he didn't answer for me either. It took me about 30 minutes to get to the warehouse where Lori was being held. By the time I got there, Truth was pulling up. I got out and waited for him to get out of his car. Yo, I tried calling you and so did Zelan. He and Meek are in town. They're on the way here now. He said that they wanted to check on us and make sure we were good, I stated when he walked up to me. It's all good, we don't have shit to hide if they want to see me kill this bitch. That's fine with me, I need to know Carlos's location, and nobody seems to know where his ass is hiding. As long as he knows I'm coming for him, I'm good, Truth stated. Just as we were about to walk in the warehouse, 3 SUVs pulled up. Damn, when these niggas show up, they show up deep, I spoke. Yeah, that's how they roll ever since that shit happened to their family. They don't leave no room for error, when it comes to them, Truth stated. Truth, my boy, I'm happy your ass is on the other side of the walls. Gabe, what's up, man? Zelan walked up giving us dap. What's up, my dude? Glad you made it up out of that shit. Gabe, I'm sorry to hear about your girl. Any word on who pulled the trigger? Meek asked. Nah, we still searching for answers on that one, but we are working on it. Replied. Meek, how are you, bro? Nigga, you need to stay out of the fucking gym. Truth told Meek, and we all burst out laughing. What y'all got going on? Zelan asked. The chick that kidnapped my girl is in here and we going to take care of that situation, Truth stated. Aw hell, we just in time for the party. What's up with the dude you were telling me about? Zelan asked Truth.
Y'all hold on for a second. My crumb snatches was going home, y'all. So I'm gonna start it back up. I'm gonna let me stop it, and then I'm gonna start it over from the beginning.
Nah, we still searching for answers on that one, but we are working on it. Replied. Meek, how are you, bro? Nigga, you need to stay out of the fucking gym. Truth told Meek, and we all burst out laughing. What y'all got going on? Zelan asked. The chick that kidnapped my girl is in here and we going to take care of that situation, Truth stated. Aw hell, we just in time for the party. What's up with the dude you were telling me about? Zelan asked Truth. He's still being a pussy hiding out, but don't worry, I'm going to find his ass, and when I do, that nigga gon' eat these damn bullets, Truth gritted, and I had to agree Los was gon' get that shit the hard way. Ick know how you feel, I had a bitch nigga that hid from my ass. Let us know if you need us for anything, and we got you. Meek told Truth. I was glad they were the type of connects that knew what it was like out here in these streets. Especially when you are dealing with bitch-made niggas, and Los was definitely a bitch-made nigga. We all walked in the warehouse, and Lori was sitting in a chair all fucked up. Wake up, bitch! Truth yelled. True. Truth, I'm sorry, I was acting out of jealousy, and if you let me go, I swear I won't bother you and Shanice again, Lori cried. Tell me who helped you? I know you and Los didn't do this alone. So, who had you kidnap my girl? Truth yelled. I don't know, it was someone who Los has been dealing with. I never met the guy, all know is that he didn't like you. Lori stated, and that could have been a lot of niggas that didn't like Truth. Truth, you don't need to hurt me. I promise I won't bother you again, I was just caught up in my feelings, Lori cried. Let me ask you this question, do you love Truth? Zelan asked Lori. Yes, yes I do. I will always love him, there is no one that could ever take his place, Lori stated, and I shook my head. Kill her ass. We all yelled out. Bitch, you crazy, I would have been like hell not, I hate that nigga, he had bad dick, his breath smelled like horse nuts, and his booty stank. Zelan and I burst into laughter. Lori, you should have accepted that I was with my girl, but you didn't, and the only person I do crazy with is that nigga right there. You fucked with my girl, and baby that's a no-no for me. How? 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 Truth sent several shots to her head and it was lights out for Lori. Nigga, I'm not crazy. Fuck you with yo funky booty ass, I said, and we all burst into laughter. Damn, I missed the show, Quader said when he walked in. Yes, I need you to have this shit cleaned up for me, Truth told Quader. Listen, I need for you both to come out to Cuba in a few months. We want to have a sit down with you, we are making some changes in the organization. We will let you know when the meeting is scheduled for, let us know if you need us for anything in the meantime, Zelan and Meek dapped us up and headed out. I need info on Los, and I need that shit as soon as possible. I'm going home to spend some time with my lady, Truth said, and I needed to do the same thing. Gia has been kind of on the outs, so I need to make sure my girl was really alright. I got this. Y'all go ahead and get out of here, Quader replied. Yo Q, what's up with you and Tammy? I asked him. Man, we good still dating, but you know I'm dating Haley crazy ass too. I'm not settling down right now, keeping my options open. Tammy knows the deal, and she knows I'm not with her seeing nobody else, Quader's crazy ass stated. Nigga, you know that's not how that shit works. If you told Tammy you are seeing someone else, and you expect her to be with only you. Nigga, you do know another nigga hitting it from the back, right? Tammy doesn't even seem like she the type to listen to that bullshit you are spitting. Hell, I bet you that nigga beating that shit up right now. He laughed fucking with him. Gabe is right, just because you said it, don't make it law. Do better nigga if you are looking for a real one, she just might be it for you, but you fucking with messy ass Haley, Truth said to Quader. I'm just not ready to be with just one woman. Tammy is a cool chick and I like her, but if she is fucking with another nigga, I'm gon' fuck her ass up, Q stated, with an irritated look on his face. Well nigga, you better get to fucking her up because she is, and I don't blame her. I told him, still laughing at his ass. Fuck you G. Quater angrily spat. Nah, you can't fuck me, but that nigga is clearly fucking your girl, I stated and walked out with Truth. You ain't shit, Q gonna beat your ass one day. Truth spoke. His ass will be alright, he needed to hear that shit. I don't want Gia all in my ear because Quader fucking with Tammy feelings and shit. You know they all tight as hell, and Sha gon' be the same way. Why we got to go through the bullshit with our women because that nigga a hoe? I expressed to Truth. You right, he needed to hear that shit. Listen, what Lori said in there has me thinking that we need to tighten up our security. I know we have our normal guys, but at this point, it's not just me and you anymore. We got families, and they need to be protected, Truth said. I'm with that, let me know what your plans are. We both said our goodbyes and went home to be with our families. Our goal was to find out where Los ass was, but my goal is to find out who the fuck shot up my car. We became cool with Danny and he is looking into some details for me. Somehow this dude found a way to tap into the city cameras. The cops got involved because the hospital called them, anytime there is a gunshot victim. They involved the police, Gia and I both gave them the same answers, so they need to move on. They will never find the person that did this shit because I'm holding court in the streets for their pussy asses. Chapter 10 Carlos, why the fuck would you not have someone on that damn house besides that bitch? He jumped in my face yelling at me. Look, man, I thought everything would be cool. I found out that Gabe shot up my trap, and my wife was murdered in that fucking trap. I'm not just going to sit around knowing my wife and crew were taken out. I yelled out. Carlos, calm down. As a matter of fact, both of you calm down, my mother Jaleesa stated, rubbing my back. Fuck that Jaleesa, he had one job to do, and that was to pretend to marry Shanice until that money came to her. Robert yelled, pointing his finger at me. Shanice was going to inherit some money from her mother's father, who died years ago. The odd thing was he wanted Shanice to find her own way, and the money would come to her when she turned 29. Shanice had no clue about the money, and it was stipulated in the will that her mother not tell her. Ms. Des and her dad never got along, and he didn't agree with the man she chose and wanted to marry. So, he disowned her. Of course, he adored Shanice, even though he didn't want to see his daughter. He always wanted to be around Shanice, and they spent a lot of time together. Everything he owned was left to his granddaughter, and we wanted in on that shit. Ms. Des told somebody that was close to her and that nigga was trying to get that money. Robert promised me 10 million if I helped him with his plan. We still are going to get Shaz's ass, we just have to come up with a different way to do it. I already got Truth's ass locked away for life, now it was time to get that nigga Gabe. The quicker we get Gabe, the easier it will be for us to handle Shanice. Let me handle this, we need to get Gabe out the way first. Then I will have Shanice right where we want her. Don't worry, we will get the money, and you and mom can live your life the way you want to, I told them and walked out of the house. I needed to go be with my kids and figure out how the fuck we move on from here. I don't have their mother's body so that we could have a proper burial, but I had to let them know that she would not be coming home. Stacy's mom took it hard and has decided to move in and be there for the kids. We owned our home, so that was something I didn't have to worry about. I grew to actually have feelings for Shanice, and I hated that she found out about me being married. I was just sloppy with the shit, and somehow, she found out about it. I loved my wife though, she was my rider and loved me through it all. I will get revenge for her, those niggas murdered her, and she was just chilling in my trap waiting on me to come back. I was on my way to meet one of my crew members, that somehow made it out of the trap the day Gabe and his crew showed up. I pulled up to the address he sent me, he was laying low for a while. When I got up to the door, he opened it up before I could even knock. Los, what's up man? Sean greeted. What up homie, what you got going on? I asked him, looking around the place. Nothing, man, just trying to stay out the way for a while. Them niggas did us dirty, man, the way they shot up the place. When the shots went off upstairs, I knew that Jarvis and Stacy were gone. When they came back downstairs and opened fire, I ran out the back door. I was already in the kitchen, so it was easy for me to leave, Sean's bitch ass said. So, you didn't even try to help the homies out, and what the fuck you mean when Jarvis and Stacy were upstairs? I roared. Oh shit, man, I didn't have my gun on me. I left it in the living room because I went into the kitchen to get something to eat, and that's when all the bullshit happened. Stacy went upstairs with Jarvis right after you left. I'm sorry to tell you this, man, but they were fucking. We heard Stacy yell not to kill Jarvis because he was her kid's father. Everybody had to hear that shit. Because I heard it, right after that shots rang out, Sean stated, and I jumped up from my seat. Nigga, please tell me you are fucking joking right now. You are telling me my homie was fucking my wife and my kids aren't my damn kids. I yelled because this shit was fucking crazy and couldn't be true. I swear, bruh, that's what she said, and yeah, they were fucking, man, he stated, shrugging his shoulders. I couldn't believe what the fuck I was hearing. One left out the front door quick as hell. I needed to get to New York. If those kids weren't my kids, then fuck them. I be damn, if I was going to take care of some kids that belonged to a disloyal bitch, and a disloyal ass friend. Fuck that shit. I'm coming for everybody, that was coming for me. Truth Baylor was number one on my list, with his ass buried deep in jail. I would soon be able to take his spot and run this shit my way, the crown would soon be mine. Chapter 11. Shanice. While months later life was getting back to normal, Truth and I were enjoying each other and watching our baby grow. I couldn't get enough of that man. Every time he looked at my ass, I wanted to jump his bones. I have never felt that way about a man before. The way he carried himself, and oh my god, his body was just a work of art. My man was indeed fine and handsome. I was 6 months pregnant and getting big. I lay there thinking about all the shit I have been through, and I thank God for blessing me. Good morning, butterfly. Truth turned on his side and kissed my belly repeatedly. Good morning, how did you sleep, baby? I asked him as he hovered over me, working his way up to kiss my lips. Anytime you are in my bed, I sleep well. Is there anything you want to do today? He asked. Ever since I moved in with Truth, every morning before we start our day, he asked me that question. He said he will never make plans until he knows I didn't have anything planned for us. It has been driving him crazy that he couldn't find Los. He felt that I wasn't safe until Los was dead. No, I don't have anything planned for us. I'm going to have lunch with my mom today. It has been 8 years today since my dad was murdered. My mom and I always get together every year just to talk about the good times we had with him, I told Truth. We haven't really talked about your father. Would you like to tell me about him? Truth asked me. Not right now, can we talk about him another time? I asked. Yeah, we can do that. Besides, I have something else that I would like to discuss with you, he said, trailing kisses down my chest and latching onto my breast, showing them both equal attention. Damn, I miss this shit, Truth moaned out. Baby, you just had me last night, I whispered. Each day is a new day, baby. If I'm not inside of you, then it doesn't complete my day. I need this pussy just like I need nourishment to live. You understand me, Shanice, this shit is my lifeline, Truth whispered, as he turned me on my side. When he entered me, that shit nearly took my breath away. Oh god. I need you to, baby, don't ever stop needing me. Oh god, true. I yelled as he thrust in and out of my walls. I swear my man acted like I wasn't pregnant during sex. Shit, you feel so damn good, butterfly. When you going to open up for me and let me in this good ass shit? He groaned as he continued his assault on my pussy. I was loving every minute of it, just to know that he was all about loving me. I'm ready, baby. Oh shit. I'm ready to open up, I'm coming, baby. I screamed out. That's right, open up just like the beautiful butterfly that you are. Truth roared, as he came with me. I love you, handsome, I whispered, trying to catch my breath. Love you back, lil mama. Let's go shower, beautiful, Truth responded, and we got out of bed to shower. Once we were done showering, we went into the prayer room, and he prayed over his family for the day. When I learned that he did this every morning, and every night, I loved him even more. I now had security that had to go wherever I went, and I was alright with it. Tia fussed about it at first, but she eventually fell in line. My guards drove me where I needed to go, and Truth felt I was getting too far in my pregnancy to drive. Beautiful, I'm leaving. I will see you later for dinner. Call me if you need me for anything, alright? And tell mom I said hello. Truth kissed me on the lips and walked out. I saw Tammy calling, and I picked up quick. Hey, bae. I answered. Bye don't hey babe me, / you know you and Gia's ass done got tied down with Philadelphia's finest and you two hoe bags act like y'all don't have a friend out here. Tammy yelled in the phone. Bah, we just went out last weekend, I laughed at Tammy's antics. Whatever, I'm gone find me a boo thing and treat you heifers the same damn way. What you got going on today? Tammy asked. You keep on, and Quader going to fuck you right on up. I'm going to see my mother. You know it's been 8 years since Daddy passed away, I replied. Oh yeah, let me know if you need me, sis. As far as Quader goes, fuck him, he acts as if he is God's gift to fucking women across the world. At first, we were good, then he comes with this shit I can't see other people. As long as his ass is seeing other people, I will be doing the same. It's a new motherfucking day, we give it how we live it. Fuck that, I met this dude named Rashon and we've been kicking it. I like Lil Baby too, his dick game is on point and my pussy like the lil monster, so we good over here. Tammy stated, and I was laughing so hard I thought I was going into labor. You are a fucking fool, I replied, still laughing. No, that nigga is a fool, I'm what you call a bitch giving what you give. If you give me that I want to rock with you, type of energy, then that's what we are doing, we rocking. If you give me that, I got community dick energy, then bitch, my pussy open season for the next nigga I decide to give it to, Tammy spoke, and I know her face was all twisted up. I finally got myself together from the laughter, because this girl was crazy. We will pray for your safety, friend. I told her. Bye girl, let's get together for lunch soon, Tammy replied and ended the call. I got up and grabbed my bag to head over to my mother's house for lunch. It took about 30 minutes for me to get to my mom's house in Northeast Philadelphia. I used my key to get in, and I heard the music playing before I even opened the door. Mom! I yelled out. I walked in the kitchen and Mom was cooking fried chicken. My baby and I were ready to eat. Damn, it smelled good in here. Hey baby, look at you glowing, and it looks good on you. I love that you are in a happy place, chat. That Nicholas took you through some shit. You bounced back better, and happier, my mother spoke, as she placed the chicken in a bowl. I'm very happy, and Truth makes sure of that daily. Mom, that man is just everything to me, he has shown me how to really love, and be loved. I said, smiling because everything I said was true. That's good baby, are you hungry? I made fried chicken, baked mac and cheese, and some fried cabbage, my mom said, and my damn baby was moving around like he or she was going to jump out and into grandma's hands. We ready, Mom? How are you feeling today? I asked her. I'm a little down because I miss your dad so much. I wish that we would have gotten married. You know, I always told you that it was me that kept putting it off, but if I would have known that this would happen to him, I would have married him without hesitation. Come on, let's have some lunch. I made enough for you to take home for Truth, he loves my cooking. I think I will plan a cookout soon and have everybody over, my mother said, and that sounded good to me. That's cool with me, I think everyone needs some fun time right about now, I responded, taking a seat as my mother sat my plate in front of me. I said my blessing and dug into this delicious looking food. Once I left my mother's house, I went home and relaxed for the rest of the day. I still have to put my house up for sale, Truth, and I have decided to stay in his house since he just purchased it. I'm super excited about starting my life with him. To some it may seem that we moved too fast, it just happened and I'm in love. Chapter 12 Truth. That's been 2 fucking months. My crew and I have been looking for Los but unable to locate him. We even checked his home in New York. His neighbor said he hasn't been back there in a while. I have someone sitting on that house just in case he decides to show his face. Wherever he's hiding, he is doing it well. I got information on one of his runners, and we were on our way to see him now. Gabe, is there any news on that partial tag number Danny gave you? I asked him. Not yet. He has someone that works at the motor vehicle place, and hopefully we can get information soon. I told him I needed that shit ASAP. He said he should have something for me by tonight, Gabe said, as he was enthralled in his phone. It's taking too fucking long to find these niggas. I know we stay close to the girls to make sure they're good. But it's time to get these niggas. We are leaving our families at risk and I can't allow that shit to happen any longer. So, until I find Los, everybody he associated with is going to die. What the fuck are you doing? I asked him because he was holding his phone close to his ear. I had my security cameras updated to the system you have. Gia has been acting and moving funny as hell lately. I'm telling you now, if she is cheating on me, I'm fucking her ass all the way up, Gabe angrily spoke. She is pregnant with your baby. I doubt that she is cheating on you, I stated, pulling into the address for this Sean dude. Blaze and Quater pulled in behind me and we got out the car. How you want us to go in, True? Blaze asked. We are going in the front door. Blaze, go to the back just in case somebody gets the bright idea to run, I told him, and we walked up on the porch. Quater picked the lock and we were in. I have no clue why these street dudes don't have security alarms. It allows niggas like us to just roam in your shit like we live here. Quater checked the downstairs, as we moved quietly upstairs. I could hear laughter, which is why the nigga didn't hear us come in. It sounds like he has company, Gabe stated. I shrugged my shoulders and opened the door. I was not ready for what, and who Sean's guest was. When we walked in, she screamed, because of the guns pointed at them. What the fuck y'all doing in my shit? Sean yelled. Nigga, shut the fuck up, this our shit right now. Oh shit, it's about to be some shit up in here. Damn, I should have got me some damn snacks, because this shit getting ready to be a movie, Gabe's dumb ass said. Yo, the house is clear, and I let Blaze in, Quater stated, as he walked in the room. Quater, what the fuck? Are you following me? Tammy yelled as she got off the bed. Tammy, please tell me you not fucking this dude. Quater asked her. Man, he was searching for her uterus size when we walked in, Gabe told Q, with a straight damn face. I couldn't hold the laughter if I wanted to. Get the fuck up, Tammy. Put your damn clothes on and let's fucking go. Quater roared. Gabe and I stepped out of the room, so Tammy could get her clothes on. Girl, you better move quicker than that. This nigga is unstable and get one of them crazy people checks. Gabe said to Tammy. If you make one move, nigga, I will blow your fucking brains out. Quater yelled at Sean. I need to know why y'all in my crib and fucking with my girl. Sean roared in anger. MMM, N000OL nigga. That's not a good thing to say. Just be quiet, and don't use the terminology, my girl, wifey, lady, side chick, or baby mama no more. That's not a good look, trust me. Gabe said, shaking his head.
Oh my.
Back and forth. I shot him a look, and said shut the fuck up, and this nigga gonna shrug. Like he not instigating this shit and making it worse. Yo, Blaze. Q yelled out. Blaze came running upstairs, and when he saw Tammy, he shook his head. Damn, this shit isn't good. Blaze whispered. That's what I said. Nobody doesn't want to listen to me. Gabe responded to Blaze's comment. Blaze, take Tammy downstairs until we handle this shit, Quater spoke. Fuck that, I'm not going no damn where. You not my fucking daddy, and you damn sure not my man. Fuck you, Quater, you worry about the pussy you're fucking every night, and let Sean worry about my pussy, nigga. Tammy yelled. Oh hell no. Shoot her in the pussy, cute. That was a shot in the pussy type time right there. I will tell Gia and Shad the gun accidentally went off and Tammy took one in the pussy, Gabe yelled out, shaking his head. Gabe, shut the fuck up. Tammy yelled on his ass. I was bent over in laughter because my bro always talking about shooting somebody in the pussy, especially if they disrespectful. Tammy, you know that was hard. Why you say that shit? You can't talk to a real nigga like that. My gun would have accidentally gone off and fucked your entire split up. That shit would have been a true nub. Gabe laughed and Tammy hit him upside the head. Listen, enough of all that shit. Sean, where the fuck is Los? I roared. I don't know where Los the fuck is. The last I heard from him was a couple of months ago, Sean stated, inching to the table behind him. You don't have any information on any of his traps other than North and West Philly? I asked him, as he tried to move quickly to grab his gun, but it was too late. Quater had already let his bullets rip through that nigga's body. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Show that nigga who he is fucking with. Nigga, you nut on yourself, huh? I know I would have. You've been itching to do that shit since you walked in the room. How could you kill him? You are a piece of shit. Don't say shit else to me ever, nigga. Tammy yelled, and Quader lifted her up and threw her over his shoulder and walked out. Tammy was fucking his ass up, but he wouldn't let her down. Blaze, ride back with truth. Quader yelled out and kept walking. Call the cleanup crew. Block is on his way, he will drop you off, I told Blaze. Our foster mother has been calling a lot lately, so Gabe and I needed to go check on her. We haven't been there in a long time, and I swear if she got one damn bug. I'm going to the gas station to get me some gas. I'm lighting this bitch up. Gabe said. You can't be going around setting people shit on fire, nigga. If she has roaches, then you can just walk the fuck out, I replied to his simple ass. I'm not leaving you behind. We go into battle together, we leave together. Pull over to this store real quick, I need to get me a water. Gabe pointed at the store up ahead. He jumped out of the car and ran into the store. A few minutes later, he came out with a bag and got back in the car. Here, I got you a water too, and now we ready for war when we go to Ms. Clarice's house, this nigga said, pulling out a can of Raid for me, and one for him. I was bent over laughing my ass off. There was never a dull moment with this dude. I'm gon' chalk it up, and just say my bro just don't like nasty ass roaches. Shit, I don't like them myself, but I will never be as dramatic as Gabe's ass is. We finally pulled up to our foster mom's house out in West Philly. We got out of the car and Gabe grabbed his can of Raid. I left my shit in the car. He had a can if some shit popped off. I had no doubt in my mind that he could handle it. Bruh, if something happens to you, I will make sure your girl and baby are well taken care of for the rest of their lives. Gabe turned to me and spoke. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? I asked him. You left your roach gun in the car, and I'm gon' do my best to protect us, but you don't know how to listen. So, I'm gon' save myself first and then try to get your dumb ass out of there. I love you, just remember that you will always be my brother, this idiot said, and we knocked on the door. What took you boys so damn long to come by and see me? Miss Clarice fussed when she opened the door. The same reason it took you so long to come open the damn door, we were busy, Gabe replied. Gabe always got smart and had issues with Miss Clarice and she cursed his ass out every time. Gabriel, get your ass in this house and shut the hell up. I done told your ass about talking to me all crazy and shit. Miss Clarice stated. Miss Clarice, what's up? What is it that you need to talk to us about? I asked her. Come on in the kitchen, I was just making me something to eat and I have a visitor here, she stated, and Gabe pulled out his gun and his Raid. Why would you have a visitor when you knew we were coming over? I don't like surprises and you know this already, I said to her, ready to turn my ass around and walk right back out the door. There is no one here that would cause you boys harm, now come on, she fussed. We walked in the kitchen, a woman was sitting at the table and I just stared at her. Her beauty had me stuck, it was like I was looking at a woman's version of myself. Truth, this is Jolisa Baylor, your mother. She thought it was time that she met her son and wanted my help in doing so. Not, I'm good. I don't want to meet any damn body. She should have wanted to meet me when I was a baby when she gave me the fuck away. Now she wants to come into my life when I no longer need her ass. I'm straight, fuck her, and her wanting to meet me. I roared. How fucking dare this bitch, you had fucking years to come see about me. Even when you realized you made a mistake you could have come back for me. You wait until I'm grown, and about to have a baby of my own to want to meet me. I don't think so, I can never respect that shit. Women do this shit every fucking day, raise their children in single parent households barely making it. But they fight to keep that shit together for the sake of their children.
Mhm.
I have seen women go into shelters, just to make sure their kids are with them. You laid down and got pregnant, now stand your ass up and take care of your responsibilities. McDonald's, Walmart, Target, Burger King, and grocery stores hire people every day all day. Public assistance will help with food and housing. I commend these women that go out and get it for their kids. That's the reason I have apartment buildings now across the city and surrounding states that house single mothers. They pay rent according to the income they have coming in. They don't live in no shitty ass place. My apartments are luxury apartments, and some are overlooking the water. They are located in the nicer sections of Philadelphia, Jersey, and Delaware. I plan to build and renovate more buildings to house single mothers and their children. She may not have had that type of opportunity back then, she could have still raised her child. I bet she has other children and didn't give them the fuck away. Truth, I'm so sorry. I was young and didn't have shit to take care of you with. My parents said they were not taking care of me and a baby. I wanted you to have a decent life. My father was abusive. I didn't want you raised in that shit with me. I needed to ensure you had a better chance at life. Jaleesa cried. Do you have other kids? I asked Jaleesa. Yes, I have a son, Jaleesa replied. How old is your son? I asked and she dropped her head. He is he is 29, she responded. Did you give him away? Looked on waiting for her to answer, as I walked closer to her. Answer me. Did you give him away? I roared in her face. No. No, I didn't give him away. Carlos's father and I were together, and we got married when we found out that I was pregnant. Wait a minute, what's your son's name? Gabe asked her. His name is Carlos, she responded, looking from me to Gabe. Does Carlos know that you had another son that you gave up? I asked her. No, I never spoke of you. No one knows about you but me and my parents. My parents are dead, they have been for years now, Jaleesa stated with confusion etched on her face. Do you have a picture of Carlos on you? Gabe asked her because he was wondering the same thing I was. Was this the same damn Carlos that we were looking for to end his damn life? No, I don't have a picture of my son with me. Do you know him? She asked. Was your son ever married? I asked Jaleesa. Yes, his wife recently died. Her name was Stacy, Jaleesa stated, and she had just confirmed that Los was her son and my fucking brother. What the fuck is going on? This can't be fucking real right now. Gabe, we have to go. I yelled, moving out of the kitchen. Truth. Jaleesa yelled out for me. Jaleesa, give him time to process this. He will let you know when he is ready to talk, I heard Ms. Clarice say, as I walked out the door. There was no doubt in my mind that she was my mother, we were identical. However, Carlos looked nothing like her. I assumed he looked like his father. Fuck. Chapter 13. Gia have healed from my injuries and feel so much better. I was back to my normal self, and I was a few days from being 4 months pregnant. Gabe and I were doing well and happy. You are one beautiful woman, and I love watching you carry my baby inside of you. Thank you for giving me such a beautiful gift. I will cherish my child for the rest of my life, Gabe said, kissing me on my lips and then walked into his closet. I'm so excited to be sharing this moment with you, babe. I can't believe that I'm having a baby by the homeless guy I met in Mexico, I laughed. You ain't shit, how about that? You just fucked up a good moment, Gabe said, as he walked up on me. He pulled me close to him, kissing my lips and gripping my ass cheeks. He picked me up, carrying me to the bed. Trailing kisses down my body, spreading my legs apart as he slid his finger across my clit. He began to apply pressure as he rubbed my pussy. My body was on fire and I needed my man. Shit. I need you, baby, I moaned out. I know you do, just give me a minute or two, he said, as he replaced his finger with his tongue. He latched onto my clit, and I thought I was going to lose my damn mind. The way his tongue moved inside of me had me on the verge of coming. I grabbed his head as he applied more pressure, lifting me up to meet his tongue lashing. That's it, give me that pussy, come for me baby, he groaned. I'm going to come, just don't stop, oh shit. Yes, baby, suck this shit. I screamed. Just as I was coming, Gabe slipped inside of me, beating the pussy all the way up. My body was ready to explode. I love this pussy, the way you grip my dick, goddamn. Gabe roared as he thrust deeper, and deeper, hitting my spot over and over again. Fuck me, Kabi. Oh, I can't take it anymore, babe. I'm coming, oh my god. I began squirting all over the place, the dick was just that good. Fuck yeah, that's how you come, baby. Gabe groaned as he released deep in my walls. I love you, I told him. I love you too. If you weren't already pregnant, I think it would have happened today. It felt like I dropped buckets of that good shit inside of you. Damn, that was some good ass twat right there, Gabe stated, grabbing my pussy. Boy, get up so we can shower, I laughed at him. I felt so bad for not telling Gabe that Tommy was behind the shooting. I haven't seen Tommy since I have been out of the hospital. However, I did let him see Lonnie. Thad to suck it up and pray that he wouldn't hurt his daughter. He picks her up from my mother's house and drops her back off at my mom's. Today I sent him a message letting him know I needed to speak with him. We decided to meet up at the strip mall down the street from my mom's house after he drops Lonnie off to my mother. Gabe had to run out with Truth and said he wouldn't be in until later this evening. I decided to call and check on Tommy while I drove since she was in her feelings about her little boo thing getting slumped by Quad. Gabe made sure he came home and gave me all the dirt of the day that night. What's up, boo? Tammy said into the phone when she answered it. Hey sis, I was just calling to check on you. I know you've been in your feelings about Rashawn, I replied. I'm good girl, I just don't understand why Sean went for his gun. Dudes like Quad and them don't play that shit, and Truth said he would have let him go free. He just made the wrong move, and I'm so hurt over that because Sean was a good dude. Now I'm stuck here at this lunatic's house, and he been on one ever since that shit popped off. Girl, he won't let me shit in peace. I'm ready to slide this nigga for real. I asked his ass did he even still work for Truth anymore. His ass is always here, get me out of here sis. I was cracking up laughing at this girl. Damn, what about your job? Will he let you go to work? I asked her. Work. Bitch, he made me quit. He said I can serve him drinks. Every time the nigga wants a drink, even if it's water, he tips my ass $200. Now you tell me if that shit ain't crazy? I politely take it, though, it's more money than I ever made as a bartender. Tammy burst into laughter. Girl, this shit is beyond funny. Listen, let's get together at my house later for some girl time. How about 7? Lonnie and I should be back home and settled by then. I will call Prego and let her know. She swears she can barely move now. Tammy and I burst into laughter. Shanice never wanted to leave home. I think she hated that she even had to go to work. Truth is making her take a year off to be home with their baby. Once Shad turns 7 months, he wants her to come out of work. He told her she should be relaxing and enjoying her last trimester. Alright, I will see y'all at 7, Tammy stated, ending the call. I pulled into the parking lot of the mall. I drove around until I spotted Tommy's truck. One parked and got out, and so did Tommy. What's up, Gia? What the fuck, man? You got pregnant by that nigga, why the fuck would you do that shit? Tommy angrily spat. Tommy, don't worry about what the hell I have going on. I'm pregnant, as you can see. That is not why we are here. We are here because you decided to run down on Gabe's car and shoot it up. You almost killed me, Tommy. All because of some jealous ass rage you have on Gabe. I decided to date him. I was single and free to date him. You are not my man, and you haven't been my man in years, I told him. You don't know what the hell you are talking about. I didn't do anything to hurt you, Tommy whispered. Oh, but you did. You told me you did it. I was awake and heard everything you said when you came to the hospital. Now you will leave me and Gabe alone. The only concern that you need to have is our daughter. I will always care about your well-being, because you are Lonnie's father, but don't push me. I will notify the police that it was you, or maybe I will let my man know it was you and then you will really have problems. On top of all that, you will never see Lonnie again. I gritted. Okay, one will leave you both alone. Yeah, I never meant to hurt you, I love you, Tommy stated. I wasn't trying to hear shit else he had to say. Remember what I said, Tommy, I told him and got in my car to go and get my daughter. It was almost 5 before Lonnie and I made it home and I still wanted to have some food for the girls when they got here. Mom, what time is my Gabe coming home? Lonnie asked. He will be in a little later, you may be asleep by the time Gabe comes home. Told her. I'm going to go call him, I haven't talked to him all day, Lonnie said and ran off to her room. I called and ordered takeout so I wouldn't have to cook. I dialed Gabe's number to make sure he was alright. Hey babe, everything good? Gabe asked. Yes, are you going to be out long tonight? I asked him. I shouldn't be, I heard that the girls are coming over, Gabe replied. How did you know that? I questioned him. My baby girl told me, do you need anything else? I have the princess waiting on the other line and she gets fussy when I keep her waiting, he pointed out. I could only shake my head at those two. Love you, babe. I ended the call. I heard the doorbell sound off and I got up to go see who it was. It was the delivery guy with our food, and Chad was also wobbling up the steps. Thank you, sir, I tipped the guy and waited on Shanice to walk in. Girl, y'all need to redo your porch and reduce the stairs, Shanice stated. She acted as if she walked a mile to get into the house. Really, Shanice, you only walked up 4 steps. How do you get in your damn house, if you doing all this complaining? Because Truth's house is way bigger than this house, I replied, laughing at her ass. When we got in the kitchen the doorbell sounded off again. I knew it was Tammy so I ran to the door and opened it for her. I sure hope your ass cooked because I'm hungry, Tam stated, walking into the house. Girl, I ordered I didn't have time to cook anything, I told her. We walked in the kitchen, and Shanice's greedy ass had a chicken wing stuffed in her mouth. Lonnie, come and eat your dinner. I yelled out. Tam, what's up sis? Shad asked Tammy. Your damn stomach is what's up. Big you pregnant for real? Shad, you look like you ready to damn burst. Tammy told Shanice rubbing her belly. Auntie Shad. Auntie Tammy. I am happy to see y'all. Can we go get our nails done? Lonnie excitedly asked. Hey Pooh, Auntie will take you this weekend okay? She responded. I will go with y'all Munchkin, Tammy told Lonnie. Okay, I will see y'all this weekend. Mommy, you can come with us if you want to, Melanie said to me. Thank you for the invite, baby. I need you to eat your food and then go get your bath for bed, I stated. So, ladies, how does it feel to be in love with your soulmates? Tammy asked. I have never felt this way about a man in my life. Truth is everything I need in a man, he is so patient with me and he loves me for who I am, Shanice spoke. Damn, I felt that shit in my damn soul. I need that type of love in my life, but the rate I'm going I will never get that shit, Tammy stated, and I felt bad that she was feeling that way. Tammy, what's up with Quader? I know y'all going through some shit, but could he be it for you? I asked her. Listen, Quader is a hoe, and he isn't going to change. I'm over his ass, he can go straight to hell, Tammy spoke with an attitude. Lonnie was finished eating her dinner and went to get her bath. Well, I have to tell y'all something, I know who shot me, I spoke rubbing my hands together because I was nervous to hear their response. Who bitch? Tammy yelled. I was laying in my hospital bed half asleep. Gabe had left to go make sure Mom and Aunt Des was situated and take Shanice to her house. I heard someone come in my room. I thought it was the nurses coming in and checking on me. I didn't open my eyes or acknowledge them because I was tired. When the person started talking, I realized it was Tommy. He must have thought that I was in a coma because he started apologizing and telling me he didn't know I was in the car. He said he still had plans to get Gabe but never wanted me to get hurt. I met up with him today and told him I knew what he had done. I told him if he touched Gabe or caused more trouble for us, I would call the police and turn him in. I cried as I told my friends what was going on. What? What did Gabe say? Shanice asked. He didn't say anything, because I didn't tell him, I replied. Why the hell not? They both screamed. Are you crazy, Gia? Why wouldn't you tell your man what the fuck happened? Tammy asked me. Because I was afraid that Gabe would kill him. He is still Melani's father and that would break her. I couldn't allow my daughter to be in that type of pain, knowing that the man I lay with every night caused that pain for her. I responded. I was so relieved that I had someone to talk to about this. It was eating me up inside, and maybe my friends can help me through this. Gia, you have to tell Gabe. You can't keep this from him. How could you keep this from him? Tommy tried to kill you both. I don't give a damn about his reasoning. If something had happened to you, guess what? Melanie would still be in pain because her daddy shot her mother. Sis, I will stand behind you over anything but not this. You need to tell your man. Sha stated, and I was in tears. I'm with Shad. Gabe deserves to know this, Gia. I can see why he was having such a hard time finding out because this shit isn't associated with the streets. Tammy spoke. I know what you both are saying, it's just that I have to think of my child regarding this. I told them, I know they are looking at me all crazy, but this is my decision. Chapter 14. Gabe walked in the kitchen and gripped her ass up. How the fuck could she possibly think this shit was cool? So, you were just going to keep this information to yourself. You weren't going to tell me that you knew who shot up my car, and you. Huh, bitch. You better start fucking talking. I yelled at Gia. I was so fucking pissed. I heard Shanice on the phone with Truth, but at this point, I didn't give Adam. Gabe, remember she is pregnant. Cher yelled. I released her but stayed in her face. Answer me, damn it. I roared. Gabe, I'm sorry, I didn't want you to hurt Tommy because of Melanie. I didn't want to see my child in pain. You have to understand where I was coming from, baby. I love you, she cried, pulling on my arms. I jerked away from her. Love, you don't know shit about love. You love when it's convenient for you. Let me ask you this question, Gia. You said you didn't tell me because you knew I would kill him, and you couldn't allow Melanie to go through that type of pain. The pain of knowing her father was dead, right? I asked. Yes, Gabe, he is her father, she cried. Is that my baby in your stomach? I questioned. What? How could you ask me that? Of course, this is your baby. Gia yelled. Well, how would my child feel knowing that his or her mother allowed their father to be murdered? Would they feel the same pain as Melanie, or would you allow our baby to grow up not knowing what happened to their father? I have been out there in the fucking streets looking for a nigga from the streets, thinking it was because of some drug-related shit. When all this time it was because of a jealous-ass nigga. You keep protecting your baby daddy, but this baby daddy is going to protect his damn self. Understand me when I say this shit, I'm going to kill that nigga, with every being in my fucking body. He is a dead man. As for you, I don't want shit to do with you. One will take care of my kids, and yes, that includes Melanie. I will never look at you the same. You can keep my house to raise our children in, but you and I are over. I roared, and I meant everything I fucking said. I didn't even notice Truth when he came in, but I was too fucking hurt to even care. Gabe, come ride with me, bro. Truth spoke. True, I need to get some of my shit, and then I'm out, I replied, moving past him out of the kitchen. Gabe, baby please. I heard Gia yell out. I was done with her ass, there was nothing left to say. I went into the bedroom and grabbed my bags and threw as many clothes in the bags as I could. It would be a while before I stepped foot back in this house. My Gabe, where are you going? Why were you screaming at mommy? Melanie asked, with tears running down her face. Melanie, come here baby, mommy and I are having a disagreement right now. I'm going to be staying somewhere else for a while. I promise I will make arrangements for you to come and see me. We will still go on our movie dates, one promise, alright? I told her, kissing her on her cheek. I don't want you to leave us, we want you here with us. I'm sorry if mommy upset you, she didn't mean it, Melanie cried. I know baby, I will see you soon. Go get in bed, I will call you in the morning, I told her, and wiped the tears from my own eyes. It killed me to see her like this, all I wanted was for us to be happy together. Her mother ruined it for all of us, and I will never forgive her for this shit. My heart was fucking shattered, this is the reason I never got into this relationship shit. My children are all that matters in my life. I see Melanie as my daughter as well, and she will be treated as such. After Melanie left the room, I walked out with my bags in hand. I could still hear Gia in the kitchen crying and her friends were trying to console her. Man, fuck her, and the fucking tears she shed. I need to stay at the condo until I can get another crib, I said to Truth. Bruh, you know you got that. You want to take a ride and talk about it, you don't have to stay at the condo, you can come to my house. My door is always open for you, but Gia is not consolable Gabe. This could be bad on your baby. Truth stated. Truth, to be real with you, I can't look at her ass right now. That chick did me dirty man, all this time she knew it was her baby daddy coming for me and she said nothing. Nothing true. I can't rock like that, I'm too solid of a dude man. I would have killed any nigga for that girl, that's how deep that love shit I had for her went. I can't do it true, you know how I am, once you cross me that's it, I replied. I will stop by the condo tomorrow, I need for you to not act on anything tonight. We will talk it through and figure this shit out together. Promise me G, that we will figure this shit out together, Truth stated. I promise, I need to get out of here. I will talk to you later, I told him and walked out. I guess it is true what they say, things that look good to you, isn't always good for you. Chapter 15 Carlos found out that the kids I thought I had with my bitch of a wife were not mine. I felt bad because I loved those kids and they loved me. I just didn't have it in me to take care of them knowing they were not my kids. I did give Stacy's mother some money, and information on Jarvis' family. It was up to her if she wanted to reach out to them. The crazy part was that Stacy's mom wasn't surprised when I told her what I had found out. She actually pushed me to go get them tested. She did say she would be fine going back to her house, and I was cool with that shit. Eventually, I was going to sell my house and I didn't want any bullshit when I did it. Baby, are you hungry? My girl Monique asked me. Nah, I'm good, I responded. I was laying low over in New Jersey. Babe, I just got off the phone with Malika. She said the word on the street is that Truth got the streets looking for you, Monique stated. How the fuck he got the streets looking for me when his ass in jail getting ready to do a life sentence? I laughed. Babe, I said the same thing, and she told me that Truth been out of jail. She said his lawyer girlfriend got him out, Monique said. How the fuck Malika ho ass know that? I questioned sitting up on the couch. You know we cool with Tammy, and Malika said she overheard Tammy talking to his girl on the phone, Monique shrugged. Damn. This shit was getting out of fucking hand, Robert was going to go the fuck off. How the fuck did Shanice get that nigga out of jail? I hated that nigga, my mother thought she could keep her little secret. I knew all about that bitch nigga being her son. One found out a few years back going through some of her shit. I found a birth certificate with his name on it. When I met the nigga, I always said that he looked like someone I knew and didn't put the shit together until I found that birth certificate. From that moment, I couldn't stand his ass. For one, he thought he was better than me. The women falling at his feet everywhere he went, his nice cars, some of them niggas in the crew was bragging about the new house he just got. He is lucky I didn't know where that shit is because I damn sure would have shot that shit up by now. His time is coming though. My phone started ringing and it was Robert calling. What's up? I spoke, answering my phone. I just found out that Truth has a $5 million bounty on your head. I didn't know how he is moving the way he is behind bars. You need to stay low until we are ready to move on his ass. That nigga wants me bad, I see. When are we going to show our hand? I'm tired of this nigga. I just found out that he got out of jail, thanks to Shanice. I yelled, getting irritated as fuck. How the fuck did she get him out? This would have never happened if you would have done a better job at keeping Shanice locked down. We will move in on them in a few weeks, have some other loose ends to handle first, he stated and hung up. Fuck, Shanice, I'm going to fuck that good pussy bitch one more time, and then I'm going to kill her ass. How the fuck she gon' go out and fuck my brother? Out of all the niggas in the world she meets his ass. All one know is Robert needs to hurry the fuck up with his plan. He hasn't told me much at all, other than what he wanted from Shanice. I know he wants Truth out the way, and he lucky because I do too. Mo. Come here baby, I need you to do me a favor. I yelled out. A plan just popped in my head, and I was ready to put it in action right away. Chapter 16 Shanice Why heart went out to Gabe and Gia. I just wished that my friend would have thought all of this shit through before she reacted and not shared the information with her man. Hey beautiful, how is Gia doing? Truth asked me when he walked into the family room. She is the same, Aunt Julia said that she can barely get her to eat. I don't know what we can do for her, I'm worried about her. It's been almost a week, and she won't even come out of her room to check on Melanie. Hell, Melanie goes in and checks on her mother, I said to Truth, not understanding what I needed to do to help Gia. Twill talk to Gabe, maybe he will go over and talk to her for the baby's sake. This is not good for their child, I will make sure I talk to him today. How are you feeling? Is my baby being good in there? Truth asked me as he kissed my stomach. This kid has been kicking all damn day, I can't wait to deliver your baby so one can have my damn body back, I told him. I felt like I was going to pop, all my baby weight was in my stomach and ass. I love seeing you carry my baby, I think I will keep you pregnant. We can have a house full of babies. Truth smirked at me. The hell you say, I'm gon' give you one maybe two more and we good. I laughed, rubbing my belly. Butterfly, I didn't get a chance to tell you, but my foster mother called me saying she needed to talk to me. I finally called her and told her I was going to stop by. When Gabe and I got over there was this woman in the kitchen, and she resembled me so much until the shit had me stuck. Her name is Jolisa. She proceeds to tell me that she is my mother and apologized for what happened. She began to tell me her reasoning for giving me up. I asked her did she have kids. She explained that she had a son, which she had a year after me. I can't tell you how fucked up I felt knowing that she gave me up, but in turn, kept her next son. In 1 year, what could have really changed for your ass? If for any reason you were blessed enough to be able to take care of your children, why not come back for me, he explained. Aw baby, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. So, what does she want a relationship with you, or did she just want to meet you? What was her reasoning for coming back now? I asked. I guess she wanted to see if she could be in my life, but I'm good on her ass. That's not all though, I asked her about her son. Shad, her son is Carlos. He looked over at me and my damn facial expression turned into a frown. What? You mean Carlos, as in Los? I yelled out, jumping to my feet. I know you two weren't married for real, but you thought you were married to him. Did you ever meet his parents? I can tell you this much, learning this information doesn't change a fucking thing. When I find that nigga, I'm going to kill him. Fuck her and fuck him. Truth stated. Oh my god, Truth. Carlos told me that his parents died in a car accident. I never met anyone from his family. He said he didn't want anything to do with anyone on his dad or mother's side. When I mentioned it, he became irritated, so I stopped talking about it. Do you think Carlos knew this all along and had it out for you from the beginning? I asked him. I don't know, at this point, and I don't care. His time is coming to an end, and if Jaleesa gets in the way, then we will have a problem on our hands, he replied. I support whatever decisions you make, I'm just blown away with that information, I responded. Truth gave me a kiss and told me not to worry about the information he just delivered to me. How the fuck can I not worry? Carlos has a reason for everything he has done. That's fucked up. I was fucking with brothers. I can't believe this shit. I called Tammy to see how she was doing. Hey Shad, what you got going on? Tam asked. Nothing much girl, I was just calling to check on you, I spoke. I'm good, just can't fucking get rid of Quader's ass. I did leave his place, I'm back at home. I told his ass he can't make me be there if I don't want to be. I guess I hurt his feelings because, he said if didn't want to be there, I could go. One got my shit and left, he needs to know that he does not run shit over here. Tammy fussed. I feel you, lay down the law sis. Maybe that will straighten his ass out, and he will know how to treat you if you decide to go back. On another note, one think we need to go check on Gia. I got her message that she needed to be alone, for a while. However, Aunt Julia said Gia is not eating like she should be, and not taking care of Melanie as she should. What kind of friends would we be to just let her drown herself in misery? I asked Tammy. Let's plan to go over there tomorrow, I will call you in the morning. Tammy stated. Okay, that works for me, I replied, and we ended the call. I know Gia is broken, I know firsthand what being broken looks like. I also knew that I loved my life, and there is nothing more important than me, and now my baby. In her case, she has a daughter watching her in this broken place. Lonnie, and her being pregnant should be the reason she plants her feet and stand tall even when she feels like shit inside. Beautiful, I'm going over to check on Gabe, do you need anything while I'm out? Truth asked me. Yep, one made a list, hold on let me get it. I told him and went into the kitchen to grab my list. A list? Really Shanice, we have plenty of food, what could you possibly need? I think I need to hire someone to help you around the house, Truth questioned following me into the kitchen. The only help we will need is when the baby comes, other than that I don't need a housekeeper, we can keep our own house clean. I'm getting used to the security people being around, with your line of work, I believe that was necessary. Knowing that the baby and I will be safe makes me feel at ease. I feel better also knowing that when you are out on the streets you will be safe. I'm good butterfly, just as long as you are comfortable then we all good. This is a pretty big house, and I need to make sure that you can handle this. One can provide for you lil mama, my money is long and whatever you need or want it's yours. I owe you for getting a nigga like me a chance in the free world, now give me this list, Truth smirked. Oh, don't think for 1 second that I didn't bill your ass, you should be getting that notice from my office soon. Here is my list handsome, make sure you get everything, Truth. I laughed because his facial expression was everything. Shanice. Why do you have all these damn different gallons of ice cream on here, he asked me. Because those are my favorites, I don't just have one favorite ice cream, Truth, he have several. I will tell you a secret, even if one wasn't pregnant, I still love ice cream. I have always been that way, I eat it every single day. I just craved it more when I got pregnant. As for the other things on my list, well, a girl is just satisfying all my cravings, I winked at him and smiled. If no, but your ass sending me to a sex store, can't we go together and get this stuff? He looked at me. No, I don't feel like doing all that walking around and it's hot outside. Just give the clerk the list and he will help you, we will try every single item out when you get home tonight, I told him, and his ass smiled. I like the sound of that shit, I never been inside a sex store. I don't really think we need all this shit, but I'll write anything to make it interesting, Truth stated, kissing me on the lips. That's right baby, now I will go back to watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I love you, be safe, I told him and walked back in the family room. Truth was I indeed, my heart and we both deserved this type of love that was evident in our lives for one another. Chapter 17 Truth had something special planned for Shanice this weekend. She was too far in her pregnancy to take her on a real trip. So, I was planning something very special for her. I was taking her to New York for a few days. We both decided that we didn't want to have a baby shower since we didn't know what we are having. As soon as the baby is born, I plan to have all the things that he or she will need for our home. Shanice has a decorator coming out to the house. She said she was going to do everything after the baby was born. I thought it should be done before the baby is born. I have a few tricks up my sleeves for her. I was glad she was there to help with the decorating because your boy had no sense of style when it comes to decorating a house. I could dress just fine though, don't get it fucked up. I had made it to the condo to see if I could talk some sense into Gabe. I can understand where he is coming from. However, Gia is pregnant, and if she is not doing what she is supposed to do, then it's not going to be good for his baby. In my mind, that is all that matters right now, because if something happens to my niece or nephew, I'm fucking them both up, and that's all I'm going to say on that. I rang the bell, and Gabe opened the door. "What's up?" he greeted when I walked in. "I wanted to check on you. What's going on with you?" I asked. "I'm good, just trying to get my mind right. It's hard as hell right now. I know you told me to wait before I made any decisions, bro, but I gave it a week and now I need to see this nigga. He came for me, now I'm coming for him and he better be fucking ready," Gabe said. "No bro, we can ride whenever you ready. I'm not going to tell you how to handle that man, I just wanted you to have a clear mind when making your decisions. You react immediately, but in this situation, I really needed you to think," I told him. "What do you want me to think about, True? This nigga tried to kill me, Gia, and my baby. He has to answer to that shit. Gia may be protecting his ass, but I didn't give a fuck about him," Gabe yelled. "I know you don't, and I sure don't give a damn about him. However, there is someone that we both give a damn about. We actually love her. We both care about her feelings, and as fucked up as it is, we don't ever want to see her hurt. One know you love that little girl, Gabe. I believe that is all Gia was trying to do. And I know she fucked up. She was just trying to protect her daughter's heart." I spoke, and I hope he really understood what I was trying to say. "You're right, I do love her, and I would die for her. I would do anything for that little girl, but her daddy, he gone see me, and that's the end of that conversation. As far as Gia is concerned, she fucked up. She could have told me what was up. She didn't tell me, she left me blind out there. If she knew who was gunning for me, I should have been the first person she told. She could have also told me her concerns regarding Lonnie, and we both could have discussed it. To me, she didn't have my best interest at heart, and I can't rock like that," Gabe said, and I damn sure agreed with him on that. "You need to go see her, man. Sha told me that they can't get Gia to eat, nor is she coming out of her room to take care of Lonnie. The only person that is going to help her through this is you. Your baby is in danger with no nourishment. If something happens to that baby, I'm straight fucking you both up. Go handle your business. I'm not saying you have to get back with her. What I'm saying is you both have a responsibility to your children, that they both have a healthy, amazing life. They didn't ask to be here. As adults, you both made that decision for them. Now be adults and fix this shit. Call me when you ready to handle this nigga," I yelled, and walked out to go take care of my business. One still had this Los issue, and I needed to know where this nigga was laying his head. Shanice's friend Danny was now on my payroll. We were meeting to get some background history on Carlos' fuckboy ass. When I made it to my restaurant, Danny was already in my office working on his laptop. "Hey man, how is everything?" I asked as I walked in and closed the door. "Everything is good, what about you?" he questioned, stopping what he was doing to look up at me. "I'm cool, I just need that information on Los," I replied. "I ran that information you sent me on Jaleesa Baylor, and it turns out that Jaleesa Baylor lives in South Philadelphia. I ran a check on Carlos and found that he was born at Temple University Hospital. I cross-referenced him with Jaleesa Baylor and found that Jaleesa gave birth twice at that hospital 1 year apart. She gave birth to 2 boys, a Truth Sincere Baylor, and a year and 4 months later she gave birth to Carlos Devin Mason. It turns out that the information she gave you was correct. Jaleesa Baylor is your mother and Carlos is your brother. I have an address on Jaleesa. You may want to have it checked out to see if Carlos shows up there. I gave you all the information I had on Carlos. There is nothing else to give on him. Only the New York address and Shanice's address came up for him. I'm sure he doesn't want to be found, and if that's the case he won't be showing up at any of these addresses. With that being said, it can be hard to find him at this point, Danny stated. I will eventually find him. I'm not worried, he will come out to play soon and I will be waiting. Thanks for all of your help, man. I appreciate it. Let me get out of here so I can get home to my beautiful pregnant woman, I advised Danny. Yes, tell Shad I said hello, let her know I will call her soon, Danny replied. I dapped him up and we both walked out of my office. I had some other stops to make before I went home for the evening. I walked up front to speak with John. He was the new manager I hired for the restaurant. I gave him my order and told him I would be back by 8 to pick it up. I went to pick up all the things Shat wanted from this damn sex store. I must say, I was ready to get home and put this shit to work. Freaky ass girl got my dick hard fucking with that damn store. It took me about 15 minutes to get to North Philly. I pulled up on the block and got out. Truth, damn, I don't think I have ever seen you on the block before. What's up, homie? It's been a minute, my homie Kyle stated. I come to the hood when I need to come. What's up with you? Laughed. Just came to check on shit out here. I heard you still looking for that nigga Los, Kyle said. Word on the street is, that nigga is real shady and none of these niggas fucking with him. They said he is working with this old head nigga, nobody knows who the dude is. I'm looking into that shit, because if that nigga thinks for 1 second that we are going to just let him move into our territory, he got another thing coming, Kyle stated. Believe me, we ready for war, if that's what they want. Nobody is coming into my city on my streets unless I give them permission to sit at the table. I raised the bounty on Carlos's head to 5 million. I need you to put the word out to your crew for me, I told Kyle. Oh damn, you want that nigga bad, hey? Kyle asked. I want him alive. When he dies, I need him to know that it was me. I said and talked to Kyle for a little while longer before I headed to the grocery store, and to pick up our dinner. I was indeed excited about my life with Shad, and I can't wait until my child is born. I was nervous, but this entire experience is changing my outlook on life. I will do anything to keep my family safe. Chapter 18. Gia, no, I fucked up, and there was nothing I could do about it. I never wanted to hurt Gabe, all I wanted was for us to be safe and live our lives together. Tommy means nothing to me other than him being Lonnie's father. I have no feelings for him outside of that. I care about his well-being for my daughter's sake. I'm in love with Gabe, everything about that man I love deep in my soul. I never want to see anyone hurt him, that's the reason I confronted Tommy. He needed to know what would happen if he did anything to hurt Gabe. I was lying here in my bed feeling defeated. Never have I felt this heartbroken before. I have never loved this hard before. All I could hear is Gabe telling me that he wanted nothing to do with me ever again. Those words haunted me. I woke up in the middle of the night crying, calling out for him. I knew I needed to get myself together for my kids' sake. Thank God my mother is here with me. I know she was disappointed about what I had done. She said she understood my reasoning but was disappointed that I didn't talk to Gabe about this right away. The door to my bedroom opened and Gabe was standing there with a mean look on his face. So, you going to just lay here and forget that you are pregnant and have a daughter out there that needs you? You are sitting here starving my damn baby, Gia. Gabe yelled, and I just broke down crying. Gabe, I'm sorry, I never wanted to hurt you, or for you to be hurt. I love you more than anything. I was just trying to fix things myself so that he would leave us alone, I cried. Gia, don't talk to me about that nigga. Ever. Gabe yelled and walked into the bathroom. I was so broken for this man, and I needed him to understand that I loved him with everything in me. He walked back into the bedroom and pulled the blankets off of me. I knew I smelled horrible, but he never said anything about it. He lifted me up and carried me in the
I
bathroom.
bet y'all gonna be like,
He
she
began
dang
removing my
in
clothes
there.
and told me to
This
get in the shower.
nose ring, y'all.
When I saw him take off his clothes and fold them, placing them on the counter, I
I'm
was
just
in
making
total
sure.
shock. He got in the shower with me. Don't think anything of me getting in this shower with you. I'm only in here to wash you up, he told me, and my heart was yet again crushed. The entire time he washed me up I cried, and he wasn't
This
bothered at
thing
all
got-
about my tears. When we were finished,
care.
he
When
dried
this
me and
thing
applied
get
the
like
cocoa
that-
butter that I rubbed on my stomach daily. He lotioned my body, and we walked out of the bathroom. He grabbed my panties, bra, a pink t-shirt, and a pair of pink
That's
tights
gonna be the most light one right
for
here.
me to put on. Once we both were dressed,
'Cause
he
I'm just
opened the
all
door
up
for
in
me
that
to walk
thing.
out. Gabe, are you going to talk to me? You said nothing to me in the shower. I whispered this shit was killing me. I want you to go sit at the table. It's time you
Now
stop
y'all
being
like, she ain't
selfish
even
and
gonna go
feed my
wash her
baby.
hands.
If you don't give a shit about your well-being, then that's on you.
Sanitizer.
However, you will give a damn about both of you until you give birth to my baby. Gabe gritted and walked ahead of me to the dining room. Hey baby, it's good to see you come out of that room. Gabe, it's ready, I just need to fix her plate. Lonnie and I had dinner already. I did promise her some pie and ice cream before she has to go up for bed, my mother told Gabe. Don't worry mom, go have a seat, I will fix her plate, he replied to my mother and walked off into the kitchen to fix my dinner. I still didn't have an appetite, but I knew if I didn't force myself to eat, Gabe would have a fit, and I wanted to keep the peace. A few minutes went by, and he came back out with my plate. Lonnie, come here baby, Gabe called out. My Gabe, you're here. I missed you, I thought you said you were coming to see me. I'm here now baby girl, and we talk every night on FaceTime. I know, but I don't want you to go away anymore, mommy needs you. She's very sad, and I rub her tummy to make her feel better. Did you rub her tummy, my Gabe? Lonnie asked, and he smiled at her. Yes, one did rub her tummy and she is starting to feel better so she can spend time with you. Go get your dessert and by the time mommy is done eating we will hang out with you for a little while, Gabe said to Lonnie, and she was so excited. Yes. Grandma, my Gabe said he is going to play with me. Lonnie ran and sat in her chair. Gabe turned to me, as I moved the food around on my plate. He took the fork from me and began feeding me the food. I need you to act like you know who you are dealing with. You going to eat every damn day, Gia, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Gabe sat there and fed me my dinner, and then we played with Lonnie until it was time for her to go to bed. Once he tucked Lonnie in bed, he got up and walked downstairs. I heard him say goodnight to my mother and left the house. I broke down and cried again. Why did I have to do this shit to us? He will never forgive me for this shit. Gia, I know this is killing you. Love can be a dangerous thing, baby girl. You can't let this shit break you. You made a decision that caused this. Now you need to put your big girl panties on and deal with it. That little girl depends on you. The baby you are carrying depends on you. They should be your reason for standing up and doing what you have to do every day, my mother said and left the room. I understood what she was saying, and I was going to do what I needed to do for my children. My heart was just shattered into pieces. Because I knew the moment Gabe walked out it was really over between us. Chapter 19. Gabe was sitting in my car outside of my house. I wanted so badly to go back in and be with my family. I just couldn't do it. I loved that girl and she just fucked us up so bad. I don't think I could ever forgive her or trust her again. All I know is that she better wake up and take care of my kids. I plan on getting Melanie and keeping her for a few days. I wanted Gia to spend some time with her before I do. My phone began ringing and I hit the answer button for my car to pick it up. Yeah, I spoke. What up, man? I got eyes on your boy. He at this bar on 52 Street. I will text you the address and see you when you get here, Quader stated and ended the call. I dialed Truth number and waited for him to pick up. Everything good? He asked. Yeah, Quad just called me and said he had eyes on Tommy. I'm going to see him, and I just thought I would let you know, I stated. Send me the location, and I will be there. Gabe, wait for me to get there, don't make a move until I get there, Truth said, and I ended the call sending him the information Quad had just sent me. When I pulled up to the bar, there were some dudes outside talking. I sent Quader a text, and shortly after he came out of the bar with Blaze, Kyle, and a couple of other dudes from our crew. I got out of the car and walked up to them. What's up? I spoke to everyone. The nigga inside with some of his friends drinking, I can go in and get him out, Quad said, and Truth walked up on us. I'm not going to send you in there and ask him to step outside like we the neighborhood kids ready to fight, nigga. I just needed to know where he was. I stated. Yoji, give me 1 second, Quader, come with me, Truth spoke. What the fuck is he doing? I don't have time for this shit, I yelled. He is the leader for a reason. We all know when Truth makes a move it is carefully thought out. I'm sure he didn't have time to plan this out, but I know he is in that bar doing something to protect you. Now we going to stand right here until he does what he needs to do. Kyle spoke and I respected him. For one, he was a writer for Truth. They have been friends for a long time, and he always looked out for us. I hear you, man, I told him. Don't worry, G, you are going to be able to handle this nigga the way you see fit in a few, Kyle said. Just as I was getting ready to respond, we heard loud talking and the people in the bar were leaving. I heard some chicks talking saying that the bar closed early so they were going down the street to another one. I guess he cleared the bar, I said to Kyle and Blaze. That's why that nigga is the god out here, he makes shit happen. I know he itching to find that nigga Los, and now that he put that $5 million bounty on that nigga, these niggas in the streets are going to be searching high and low for that dude. Kyle spoke, and he was right about that shit. The parking lot was now empty and there were only a few cars out here and they belonged to us. Yo, let's go. Quad called out to us. When I walked in the bar, I walked right up on that nigga. He looked at me with a mean mug. What the fuck you walking up on me for? Oh, I guess your bitch broke down and told you something, huh? Tommy smiled. I punched that bitch nigga right in his fucking mouth. You want to shoot up my shit, and almost kill Gia and my fucking baby. Pussy, you gon' take whatever I give your ass tonight. I roared and beat that nigga all over that fucking bar. By the time I was done with him they were pulling me off of his ass. I pulled my gun and shot that bitch in both of his legs and arms. The only reason I didn't kill him was because of my baby girl Lonnie. Her mother was right about not wanting her to feel that type of pain. I wouldn't be able to look at her knowing I caused it. I didn't do this shit for that pussy ass nigga, or Gia. If I hear one word of this, I will come for your entire family. That means your mother, your sister, and your wife. Oh yeah, you didn't think we knew about the wife, huh? Gia doesn't know about her, because you a slime ass nigga. You've been married for the last 2 years, and you got the balls to be running around here causing problems for your daughter's mother. You one selfish ass nigga. When you get your body parts right though, stay the fuck away from my brother and his family. Remember one word and we are coming for all of you, Truth gritted out to that bitch. Fuck that nigga, true. He can talk all he wants, he better know when he does talk, they will know he's the one that shot up my car. Almost killing 3 people, not just me. Pussy ass nigga. I broke away from Blaze and stomped that nigga a few more times. I was pissed the fuck off, and hearing the information that Truth just revealed had my ass on fire. How the fuck are you going around fucking with this girl, and what she has going on? When you got a fucking wife at home, and she probably doesn't know his ass out here fucking with Gia. I hate stupid motherfuckers. If he ever fucks with me again, I'm killing that nigga. He better thank Lonnie every time he sees her little beautiful self because she saved his life. Chapter 20. Carlos Aubert was getting on my fucking nerves. I knew I should have done this shit my way. Now I have to wait until he is ready to make a move because I fucked shit up with Shanice. Stacy mama called me talking about she needs more money. I gave that bitch money when I left. Not my issue. She better find another nigga to get money from. I was getting low on funds anyway, and Mo's ass wasn't helping. Every time I turned around, she needed money to pay a damn bill. Mo, did you do what I asked you to do? I asked her. Yes, I'm going to hang out at the bar tonight. I told Malika, her and Tammy were going to come through. I should have an address on them soon enough. Why you let that man Robert talk to you like that, Los? He's not your damn boss, you run your own shit, Mo stated as she sat in my lap. I told you he trying to get money out of Shanice, and the only way for me to get my money is to rock with his ass, I responded. I got a call from Jarvis. Brother Chaz, he wanted to know what happened to his brother. Chaz is a big time dealer down south. He said he was on his way up here and wanted to holler at me about the shit. I tried to tell the nigga I wasn't there, but now that I think about it, maybe I can use his ass to my advantage. Gabe bitch ass wiped out my crew, and I needed to join forces with some new niggas. If I put Chaz on to who killed his brother, I will have help taking them niggas out. Because I don't know if I can trust Robert's ass, it's something up with that nigga. Los, I will be back in a little while. I'm going to see what I can find out, Mo called out. Alright, bring me some food back from Philly, I told her. I was sitting around the house doing nothing, this laying low shit was not for me. I needed a drink, I decided to throw some clothes on and go get me a drink from this bar around the corner. This chick that I used to fuck with named Imani, was in there and I knew I was going to get my ass in trouble tonight. Hey Los, how you been? Imani asked. Good, baby, what about you? I asked her. I would be better, if I could spend some time with you, she stated. We sat in the bar getting fucked up. Once the bar closed, we walked outside and got in my car. Imani started fucking with my zipper and pulled my dick out. She crawled in my seat and lifted her dress up and slid down on my dick. Damn girl, ride that shit. I groaned as I pumped in and out of her. Fuck Los, shit, she moaned as she bounced up and down on my dick. I was pounding in and out of her trying to get my shit off. Shit. Fuck get that shit. Erg, I growled as I released all in her shit. Damn, I just fucked up, I didn't have on a condom. Damn, that was good baby, let's go back to my house and continue this party, Imani stated licking my ear. Get out, I will call you out later, I need to get home, I told her. I needed to get back to the house before Mo got home and it was already late. By the time I made it back to the house, there were no signs of Mo. I jumped in the shower and cleaned up before she got back home. I didn't want to hear any shit from her ass. When I was done and turned the television on, Monique was walking in the house. Hey babe, here you go, she handed me a bag of food. What you find out? I asked her. I didn't get nothing, she wasn't really talking about shit. I tried to ask questions, but she curved me when I talked about Gia. We gon' get together sometime this week, I should have something by then. Don't worry, I'm going to get what you need, Mo said, kissing my lips. She needed to hurry the fuck up, I needed all the information I could get. Chapter 21. Shanice didn't get a chance to use my toys on my man last night, because he had to go back out and handle something with Gabe. I'm praying for Gabe because he loves Gia so much. My friend was wrong for what she did to him. Truth said Gabe's birthday was next Friday, and he was throwing him a party. I was happy he was going to do something to cheer him up. I didn't know me, and Gabe's birthday was so close together. My birthday was a couple of weeks after Gabe's and I was turning 29. I had a few weeks left at work, and I would be home for a year to spend with my baby. Babe, did you tell Block what I said? I asked Truth. Yes, Butterfly, I did. He will.
I think I'm gonna stop it right here. I already done embarrassed myself because I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to take that out. So it is what it is. So, but I will be back tomorrow and we will pick up on this next one. I know this is the most funniest one that I've done. So we will pick this up tomorrow. We will pick this right back up tomorrow.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. See? Interesting.